Chapter 1: Advent of a Hero. Dr. P. Rizal is a unique example of a many-splendored who became the greatest hero of the nation. The birth of a hero. Jose Rizal was born on June 19, 1861 in the town of Calamba, Laguna. He was baptized at a Catholic church on June 22 by Father Rufino Colantes. His name Jose was from a devotee of the Christian saint San Jose or Saint Joseph. So, during Rizal's christening, the Governor-General on that time was Lieutenant General Lemery from February 2, 1861 to July 9, 1862. He was a former senator of Spain. Rizal's parents. Rizal was the seventh of the 11 children of Francisco Mercado Rizal and Teodora Alonzo Riolanda. Francisco was born in Binian, Laguna on May 11, 1818. He studied Latin and philosophy at College of San Jose. He died in Manila on January 5, 1898 at the age of 80. Rizal affectionately called him a model of fathers. Doña Teodora, mother of Rizal, was born in Manila on November 8, 1826 and was educated at the College of Santa Rosa. Rizal lovingly said of her, "My mother is a woman of more than ordinary culture. She knows literature and speaks Spanish better than I. She corrected my poems and gave me good advice when I was studying rhetoric. She is a mathematician and has read many books." She died in Manila on August 16, 1911 at the age of 85. The Rizal children. These are the children of the marriage of Francisco Mercado Rizal and Teodora Alonzo Riolanda. Saturnina. The oldest of the Rizal children, nicknamed Neneng, she married Manuel T. Hidalgo. Number 2. Pasiano. Older brother and confidant of Jose Rizal. He joined Philippine Revolution after his younger brother's execution and became a combat general. He returned to his farm after the evolution and died on April 13, 1990, an old age of 79. He had 2 children by his mistress, Severina de Sena. The third one is Narcisa. Her pet name was Sisa, and she married Antonio Lopez, a nephew of Father Leoncio Lopez, a school teacher of Morong. The fourth one is Olympia. Ipia was her pet name. She married Silvestre Obaldo, a telegraph operator from Manila. The fifth one is Lucia. She married Mariano Herbosa of Calamba, who was a nephew of Father Casanas. Herbosa died of cholera in 1889 and was denied of Christian burial because he was a brother-in-law of Dr. Jose Rizal. The sixth one is Maria. Biang was her pet nickname. She married Daniel Faustino Cruz. The seventh one is Jose, the greatest Filipino hero and peerless genius. His nickname was Pepe. During his exile in Dapitan, he lived with Josephine Bracken, Irish girl from Hong Kong. He had a son by her but had died a few hours after birth. Rizal named him Francisco after his father and burial him in Dapitan. The eighth one is Concepcion. Her pet name was Concha. She died of sickness at the age of 3. Her death was Rizal's first sorrow in life. The ninth one is Josefa. Her pet name was Pangoy. She died an old maid at the age of 80. The 10th is Trinidad. Trining was her pet name. She died also an old maid in 1951, aged 83. The last is Soledad, youngest of the Rizal children. Her pet name was Coleng. She married Pantaleon Quintero of Calamba. So Rizal's siblings had affectionate relationships, with Rizal enjoying playing games with his sister and respecting them. He referred to them as Doña, Señora, and Señora. Rizal had a complex relationship with his older sibling Pasiano, who he revered and made immortal in his debut book Noli Me Tangere. Rizal's ancestry. Rizal, a Filipino, was a mix of East and West races. With a Malayan background, his great-great-grandfather was Domingo Lamiao, a Chinese immigrant who arrived in Manila in 1690. He married Ines de la Rosa and took the surname Mercado, meaning market. Francisco Mercado, Rizal's father, was elected Gobernadorcillo of Binyan. At 8, he lost his father and grew up under his mother. He studied Latin and philosophy at the College of San Jose in Manila and married Teodora Alonso Realonda. Their family descended from Lahandula, the last native king of Tondo. The Rizal surname. The Rizal family's real surname was Mercado, adopted in 1731 by Domingo Lamiao, a Chinese-born relative. A Spanish alcalde mayor of Laguna added Rizal to their name, a family friend. Dr. Rizal, in a letter to Blumentritt, claimed he was the only Rizal due to his family's preference for the old surname. Ambassador Leon Maguerero praised the mayor's choice, stating it was prophetic for Rizal. The Rizal home. The Rizal family's house in Calamba was a two-story, rectangular building built during Spanish times. It was a sumptuous earthquake-proof structure with sliding shell windows, thick walls, and a red tile roof. The house had an azotea and deep cistern for rainwater storage. Behind it was a poultry yard and tropical fruit garden. The house was a happy home filled with parental affection and children's laughter, fostering a wholesome family.